Welcome, seekers of the unknown, to another episode of Enigmatic Ends, where we journey into the lives of mystical personalities and the mysteries surrounding their final days. Today, we explore the life and mysterious death of one of the most revered saints, Pranabanda Giri, also known as the Saint with Two Bodies, a disciple of Shyamacharan Lahiri. Pranabanda Giri, a figure of immense spiritual stature, lived his life with profound devotion to Kriya Yoga. He was known for his extraordinary ability to bilocate and his mastery over the physical and spiritual realms. As a devoted disciple of Shyamacharan Lahiri, he upheld the legacy of Kriya Yoga, teaching and guiding many spiritual seekers. His life was a living testament to divine connection, and his presence radiated peace and wisdom to all who came near him. Pranabanda Giri's life was nothing short of miraculous. Known for his ability to appear in two places simultaneously, an ability witnessed by many, he was a spiritual master of the highest order. The stories of his bilocation, his profound knowledge of meditation, and his ability to guide his disciples even from afar were well documented. His teachings were filled with love, compassion, and an unshakable connection to the divine. As a teacher, he not only instructed his disciples in the ways of Kriya Yoga but lived every word of his teachings, embodying the ultimate spiritual wisdom. But as great as Pranabanda's life was, his death is equally wrapped in layers of mystery and awe. According to his close disciple Sanandan, Pranabanda Giri had long known the time of his departure from this world. In his final days, he established a hermitage near Rishikesh, where he gave his disciples loving training in the art of spiritual progress. It was here that the mystery began to unfold. One day, Pranabanda announced that he would hold a great festival and feed a large crowd from Rishikesh. He told Sanandan, "This is my last festival ceremony," a statement that hinted at the upcoming transition. As preparations for the festival began, Pranabanda himself helped cook vast amounts of food for nearly 2,000 guests. After the feast, he sat upon a platform and delivered a profound sermon about the infinite, captivating all present with his words. At the end of his sermon, Pranabanda turned to Sanandan and spoke with a tone of finality. "Sanandan, be prepared, I am going to kick the frame." A stunned silence fell over the crowd, but Sanandan, realizing the gravity of his master's words, cried out in desperation, pleading for him not to leave. Pranabanda simply smiled, his gaze already fixed on the eternal. "Be not selfish," he said softly, "nor grieve for me. I have served you long, now rejoice and wish me Godspeed. I go to meet my cosmic beloved." His last words whispered with a promise, "I shall be reborn shortly. After enjoying a short period of infinite bliss, I shall return to earth and join Babaji." And with that, Pranabanda proclaimed, "Sanandan, here I kick the frame by the second Kriya Yoga." In front of thousands of disciples, Pranabanda Giri turned inward to the spiritual eye, and with one final blessing to the sea of faces before him, he became still. While the bewildered crowd believed he had entered a deep meditative trance, Pranabanda had already left the physical world. His disciples, upon touching his body, realized that it had grown stiff, it was no longer warm. His soul had merged with the cosmic vastness, leaving behind only the empty frame of his mortal form. The mystery deepens with what followed after his death. Sanandan guarded the secret of Pranabanda's rebirth, though years later, it was discovered that he had re-entered the earthly plane, joining Babaji and the other great saints in the Himalayas. Pranabanda Giri's death is as extraordinary as his life. His ability to foresee his departure, the calmness with which he accepted it, and the mysterious phenomena surrounding his passing have left an indelible mark on the spiritual community. His last words, his serene exit from the world, and his promise of rebirth lead us to wonder, did Pranabanda Giri truly transcend the cycle of life and death, merging with the infinite only to return once again? His story challenges us to think deeply about the mysteries of life and the possibilities that lie beyond. The life and death of Pranabanda Giri remain a riddle, one that continues to inspire spiritual seekers and curious minds alike. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the mysterious death of Pranabanda Giri. Stay with us on Enigmatic Ends as we continue to uncover the untold stories of history's most enigmatic figures. Until next time, stay curious and keep seeking the unknown.